We are back inside Haynes Prim Pavilion for some Menlo College women's volleyball intra-squad action. Once again, Team Denise taking on Team Bryant, of course, led by Coach Denise Sheldon and Coach Bryant Tran, respectively. Team Denise's team this week will be dressing in the blue uniforms. Team Bryant's in the white uniforms. We'll take you through both teams here. First for Team Bryant in the whites, they'll go this way. Number 2, Lauren Schaefer, an outside hitter out of Yorba Linda. Number 5, Sky Botello, the freshman defensive specialist out of Laie, Hawaii. Number 6, Cassandra Orozco, the freshman middle blocker out of Murrieta, California. Number 7, Kyla Iwohi is the libero, freshman out of Mililani, Hawaii. And the setter is number 23, Gabby Boado, out of Oxnard, California. Also on the white team will be Christian Menchaca, defensive specialist from the men's volleyball team out of Fremont. And for the blue team, Team Denise, they will go this way, wearing number 3, a freshman middle blocker out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Number 3, Shauna Thompson. The libero is number 4, a senior out of Murrieta, California, Luciana Herrera. Outside hitter wearing number 9, the senior out of Escalon, California, Jaden Scott. At middle blocker, a senior number 11 out of Aubrey, California, Abby Briggs. And at setter wearing number 24, a junior out of San Diego, California, Rebecca Bealby. Also on the blue team this week will be a setter from the men's volleyball team, number 11, Lucas Larson. Now, we look at these teams, the two men's players stepping up because different absences from last week. One different absence, in fact, as Luciana Herrera returns, as does Gabby Boado, but Janae Wooten still will be inactive today. And over on Team Denise's side, outside hitter Amanda Scardino also inactive today. We'll take you through the stats on how last week shook up. It was a great contest. First time we saw Coach Bryant taking the helm of a team rather than Coach Damian Hardy. And, it was a great square-off. And all in all, Team Bryant would end up getting the victory, running away with it late. However, going through the first 2 sets, it was just a 2-point differential in the composite scoring. Like I said, we'll take you through the stats. First for Team Bryant, with 1 kill was Sky Botello. She also had a service ace and a block. No kills, but 5 service aces from Kyla Iwohi. 9 kills each from Abby Briggs and Christian Menchaca, and 10 kills for Cassandra Orozco. Orozco with a block, Menchaca with 7 blocks, and Briggs with 10 blocks. The setter, Rebecca Bealby, with 29 assists last week. And for Team Denise's team a week ago, you had 1 kill from Pedro Almeida, who stepped up last week in the absence of Luciana Herrera. 5 kills for Shauna Thompson to go along with 7 blocks. 7 kills, a service ace and a block from Amanda Scardino. 17 kills from Lauren Schaefer. 19 kills and 4 blocks for Jaden Scott. Jaden Scott was named the MVP last week. And the setter was Lucas Larson for Team Denise. He had 49 assists. It was a different volleyball game. Definitely 2 different styles of coaching. Team Denise going right at it with the attacks. And you thought that would win it for them for a while. In fact, 49 kills to just 29 kills from Team Bryant. However, errors ended up being the fatal flaw for Team Denise's team, as a long service run by Kyla Iwohi late would win it for Team Bryant. Teams break their huddles here. Team Denise's side will start on the left-hand side of your screen in the blue uniforms with the white numbers, Menlo College, on the back. And for Team Bryant, they will be on the right-hand side of your screen in the home whites, blue numbers, and Menlo College across the backs. Teams will come and shake hands here before we get underway. And we will see who will have the first serve. Excitement here inside Haynes Prim. This is now, I believe, our 4th intra-squad scrimmage for Team Denise's squad in this spring training. Remember, the Oaks will be back, at least we hope, for Golden State Athletic Conference competition come August or September of 2021, beg your pardon, is we're all living a year behind here. So just about 4 months away from the regulation competition. But in the meantime, the Oaks looking to stay sharp here in 2021, in the spring of 2021. That's why we're calling this the spring training for Menlo College athletics, and of course this is true of just about every team. Some teams getting some action in with some non-counting scrimmages. Of course, those will start this Sunday, the women's soccer team will be the first to get a look at another school as they will be scrimmaging Humboldt State on Sunday at Sonoma Academy High School, a neutral site, non-counting scrimmage, but nonetheless, excitement buzzing around Menlo College, and that'll kick off a very busy April of intra-squad scrimmages, as well as some intercollegiate non-counting competition with local community colleges and other schools that are part of a proper testing protocol that has been approved by Menlo College. Team Denise will serve first here. It will be Rebecca Bealby, the southpaw setter out of San Diego. Rebecca, as we mentioned, 29 assists a week ago for Team Bryant. Now switching over to Team Denise. The transfer from Cuyamaca College sends it into play. Iwohi, Boato, and bumped over a free ball from Christian Menchaca. Scott, Bealby to Lucas Larson. Larson's attack. We'll see which way this goes. They will give the kill to Lucas Larson. So Larson gets Team Denise on the board first. First kill from Larson. He did not have a kill a week ago. Service here from Bealby. Again, in the middle, Iwohi, Boato to Menchaca. Menchaca's attack falls in. Give him the kill. Menchaca with a kill. And Larson with a kill. And it is knotted up at 1 apiece here in set number 1. Gabby Boato back to serve. Boato did not play last week. Missed time due to injury. But she is back for the Oaks. Setter out of Oxnard, California. Has a service ace. Welcome back, Gabby Boato. Team Bryant ahead now, 2-1. As we mentioned, one of 2 new setters for the Oaks, Gabby Boato and Rebecca Bealby, both junior transfers to the Oaks. Boato out of Ventura College, Bealby from Cuyamaca College as Larson free balls it over. Schaefer, Boato in the middle to Cassandra Orozco with the left hand. Ready for it was Jaden Scott. Finesse touch there by Briggs. Schaefer was ready. Menchaca sends it through the block. Give him the kill. Christian Menchaca with his second kill. That makes it 3-1 Team Bryant. And Boato holds serve. As we were mentioning, 2 setters. They're both coming in as upperclassmen for the Oaks. 2 freshman setters joining the Oaks next season as well. Paige Harmon out of Arizona and Kahiao Ka'alele out of Hawaii. Service from Boato goes long, and that makes it 3-2. Back to serve Lucas Larson. Larson, a graduate of Golden Sierra High School. Outstanding setter, was the GSAC Freshman of the Year in 2020. Boato, a bump set to Schaefer, a backline attack. Bealby in the middle, and she sets Shauna Thompson for the kill. Thompson's first kill on the afternoon knots us up at 3 apiece, matching the number on her uniform. Shauna, of course, wearing number 3. The graduate of Sacred Hearts Academy in Honolulu. Larson's service. Schaefer, Boato, running set to Orozco. She's blocked by Thompson. Right back onto Team Bryant side. Menchaca this time sends it over the block. Bealby in the middle to Shauna Thompson. Misreads that one, and it'll be a point for Team Bryant. Back to serve now, Sky Botello. Botello, one of 3 freshmen out of Hawaii. She is out of Laie, Hawaii. North Shore of Oahu, graduate of Kahuku High School. Botello's service down the line. Scott, Bealby, sets it over the net, and that makes contact with the antenna, so an error there on Rebecca Bealby. And Team Bryant has restored their lead 5-3. Botello holds serve. She'll serve as sort of a Swiss Army knife for the Oaks in the same form that Janae Wooten does. Of course, younger is Botello as the attack error goes wide from Jaden Scott, making it 6-3. Botello, the everyday libero at Kahuku High School since her sophomore season, but we've seen her swing, we've seen her set, we've seen her play the back line well, as well, just like Janae, who will be a senior next season. Jaden Scott sends it into the net. Once again, the error is coming back to bite Team Denise, and it's 7-3 on this long service run from Sky Botello. Once again, Botello's service from a stance down the line, handled by Jaden Scott. Bealby sets it right back to Scott. Is looking to find her footing. Iwohi swings on it, something we don't see every day, and she sends it into the net. So an attack error there from the libero, Kyla Iwohi. And that sends it over to the other libero, Luciana Herrera, to serve. 4 serving 7. Lucy, the service ace leader for the Oaks a season ago. From a stance, cross court, Iwohi, Boato, in the middle to Orozco. That falls wide. Team Denise looking to claw their way back into this set early as they trail 7-5. Herrera to serve again. Out of Murrieta. Soft service handled by Schaefer. Back set here to Menchaca from Boato. Lucas Larson was ready. Bealby sets Jaden Scott down the line. A brilliant dig there and able to get it over on the scramble play. Team Bryant. Abby Briggs swings on it for the first time today. Off the top of the tape, Iwohi adjusts and digs it out. Menchaca swings on it. Briggs, a bump set to Jaden Scott. She sends it towards the back line. There is Botello. Boato in the middle to Orozco. Give her the kill. Orozco's first kill today makes it 8-5 Team Bryant on some hectic scramble play there. Of course, there was a brilliant dig by Iwohi that sort of ricocheted just off the fingertips of Boato. Heads up play by Christian Menchaca to punch it over the net. And we played on until that brilliant set from Boato to Orozco. Set here from Bealby to Jaden Scott. Cross court. Botello was there. Set here to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. She answers the call. Schaefer makes it 9-5. Her first kill after that 17 kill performance a week ago. Schaefer, the senior, out of Yorba Linda. Iwohi to serve again. Serves it wide of the antenna. Just mistouched there. And it makes it 9-6. Not something you see every day, a serve that doesn't actually hit the antenna but goes even further wide of it. Either way, you can't fault Iwohi and her serving abilities with 5 service aces a week ago. Back to the top of the service order for Team Denise. It's Rebecca Bealby. Her service goes long. So back-to-back service errors from the setters, or beg your pardon, first from the libero for Team Bryant, now from the setter Rebecca Bealby. And now it'll go back to the setter for Team Bryant, Gabby Boato, to serve. Boato, the junior, out of Oxnard, cross court. Scott, Bealby, a bump set to Abby Briggs, give her the kill with the soft stuff. Abby Briggs, that's become somewhat of a signature for her, as we saw that a season ago when the Oaks played Briggs and Scott in the middle. Scott was more of the power, Abby Briggs more the directional play at the net. Of course, Jaden moving to outside hitter this year. The Oaks bringing in 2 more middle blockers in the forms of Orozco and Shauna Thompson. Lucas Larson nearly with a kill there, but Gabby Boato quickly able to fill the space. Menchaca fans it over the net. Herrera, Bealby, sets Lucas Larson. Soft touch, able to get there. Lauren Schaefer. Menchaca again plays it off the top of the block. Bealby gets down low to get it. Jaden Scott, a bump set. Once again, Lucas Larson goes cross court. Schaefer, Boato, back to Schaefer. Give her the kill. Timeout called by Coach Denise Sheldon, and she trails, or her team, I should say, trails 11-7 here in set number 1 to Team Bryant. We'll take the break with them here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return inside Haynes Prim Pavilion. Team Bryant out to an early 11-7 lead here in set number 1. Strong play so far from Lauren Schaefer, the outside hitter, who's back to serve. The senior Schaefer, I believe she is the lone senior on Team Bryant's side. Her service handled by Jaden Scott. Bealby, a running set to Abby Briggs. Cross court, there was Schaefer. Boato in the middle to Orozco. Lucas Larson able to find it. Now Abby Briggs swings too much on that one. Team Bryant now ahead 12-7, their largest lead of the set. (12-7) our score. The service from Schaefer down the line. Mishandled. Orozco sends it back onto Team Denise's side. Briggs swings. Whistle blows. I believe they'll get a net violation here. Not sure which way. Herrera now back to serve. Trailing 8-12. Team checking the rotation first before the service. Luciana Herrera to serve after the confusion there. Service error from Luciana Herrera, something we don't see every day, and that makes it 13-8. Team Bryant restoring their lead to 5. Kyla Iwohi back to serve. So both liberos, Iwohi and Herrera, with service errors that have gone wide of the antenna. Iwohi service in the middle. Scott, Bealby to Schaefer. Boato with the dig. Schaefer sets Menchaca. This one falls just wide. Right idea there by Christian Menchaca, recognizing the open space on the court. But it is indeed a game of inches, and he misses it by less than 1 inch, that right sideline. Bealby serves a rocket over the net. Schaefer digs it out. Orozco's blocked. Iwohi's there. Boato tries Orozco again. Give her the kill. 14-9, Team Bryant leads. Orozco with her second kill, tying Menchaca and Schaefer for the lead. Boato to serve. Rocket from her as well. The setters trading big time serves as big kill there from Abby Briggs. Makes it 14-10. Team Denise needing a run here, and they'll turn to Lucas Larson for the serve. Schaefer, Boato, back set to Botello. It falls wide. Larson to serve again. Errors have been the story from both teams. Not many kills at all. 6 kills for Team Bryant, 4 for Team Denise. Bealby, Larson sets Abby Briggs. She's blocked. Thompson was ready. Bealby now sets Jaden Scott. Jaden Scott, a big-time kill. Scott with her first on the afternoon, coming off of her MVP performance. It's now 14-12. Larson holds serve. Remember, Scott had 19 kills a week ago. Larson goes cross-court. Schaefer, Boato in the middle to Cassandra Orozco. A big kill there from the freshman to restore the lead to 3 for Team Bryant. That's the third from the middle blocker out of Murrieta. Sky Botello now serves. Botello serving from a stance down the line. Jaden Scott, Bealby to Abby Briggs, tip ball. Botello was ready. Now Lauren Schaefer, and she airmails this one, and it makes it 15-13. Luciana Herrera to serve. I was a bit perplexed there seeing Lucas Larson go back to serve as he just served for Team Denise, but he just goes and retrieves the ball for his libero, Herrera. Schaefer, Boato to Menchaca. It's sent over the net by Boato, and a big-time kill in the middle from Shauna Thompson, her second. That makes it a 1-point set. 14 serving, 15. A great effort here by Team Denise to come back. Iwohi digs out the serve. Boato in the middle to Orozco off the top of the block. Slows it down enough for Bealby. Thompson is blocked by Orozco. She sets Briggs. Menchaca reads it. Boato to Lauren Schaefer. Blocked. Scramble play again. Orozco sends it over. Herrera. Bealby to Jaden Scott, who sends it into the net. And Team Bryant back ahead by 2. Team Bryant doing a fantastic job keeping the ball off the court. A couple of sure thing kills there, it seemed, from Team Denise. But even better defensive play by Team Bryant as they lead it by 2. Larson, Bealby, a bump set to Abby Briggs. Give her the kill. Briggs with her third kill, tying Orozco for the lead from either side, and it's back to a 1-point set. And back to the top of the service order, it's Rebecca Bealby and her missile launcher of a left arm. There she sends the missile too long, or I should say the volleyball too long. And that makes it 17-15. Team Denise fighting hard to claw back into the set, but they have not been able to tie it up since 1-1. Bowato now serves. Freshman floats it over. Jaden Scott with the quick dig. Briggs sends it over. Schaefer. Bowato sets it over the net. Shauna Thompson gets high to get that one. And now it's a free ball opportunity for Team Denise. Bealby to Thompson again. Give her the kill. Once again, a 1-point set. Will it be the serve of Jaden Scott that pulls Team Denise ahead of Team Bryant? Jaden has been consistent behind the service line in her 4 years with the Oaks. The senior out of Escalon sends it over the tape. Schaefer, Bowato, back to Schaefer, cross court. Larson was ready. Bealby goes right back to Larson. He is blocked. The duo of Orozco and Menchaca. Once again, back to a 2-point lead. Team Denise has kept it close, but cannot get back to tie this thing up. As we mentioned, the last tie at 1 point apiece. Schaefer with her bunny hop serve, nearly mishandled. Now Abby Briggs has to punch it over the net. Menchaca, a long set to Botello. And ready for it down the line was Luciana Herrera. Bealby sets Larson off the top of the block. Iwohi, Bowato. And a great recovery play there by Iwohi after the set goes over Orozco's head. Thompson sends it over the net. Bump set by Bowato to Botello. It goes long. Now we'll see if Luciana Herrera can pull Team Denise to even and then possibly give them a lead. The senior out of Murrieta, the one you want behind the service line. Misconsistency back there. Nearly a service ace, but able to get it over Kyla Iwohi, but she sends it wide, and we are tied up at 18 here in set number 1. Brilliant serve there by Luciana Herrera. Herrera to service. In the middle, Iwohi. Bowato, long set to Botello. She goes with the soft up. Going down to both knees to get that one. Luciana Herrera. Lucas Larson is blocked by Cassandra Orozco, her second. And that once again gives Team Bryant the lead at 19-18. Iwohi to serve. Mililani, Hawaii native. In the middle. Bealby, bump set to Larson. Iwohi, Bowato to Orozco. A brilliant dig there by Jaden Scott. Abby Briggs sends this one long. Team Bryant wins the race to 20. Let's see if they can win the race to 25. Of course, that being the only number that matters. Kyla to serve again. Sends it down the line to Lucas Larson. Bealby sets Larson. Larson plays it off the block. Give him the kill, his second today. 20-19, Rebecca Bealby back to serve. Top of the service order for Team Denise. Can they mount a run here? This would be the time to do it. Bealby, the southpaw, puts it into play. Schaefer, Bowato, back set to Menchaca. Give him the kill. Christian Menchaca, his third kill. Ties him up with Cassandra Orozco. As that makes it 21-19. Timeout on the floor. We'll take the break with them. You're watching Menlo College Women's Volleyball here on the Menlo College Sports Network. Inside Haynes Prim Pavilion, we've got a close one coming down here in set number 1 between Team Denise and Team Bryant. Team Bryant holding on to a 2-point lead, 21-19. Gabby Bowato behind the service line, ahead by 2, looking to close it out. Soft service there, handled by Shauna Thompson. Bealby sets Larson. Iwohi was ready. Bowato, a bump set in the middle to Orozco off the top of the block. Once again, there is Lucas Larson. Abby Briggs sends it cross court. Give her the kill. 21-20. Lucas Larson back to serve for Abby Briggs. That's her 4th kill to lead all Oaks on either side. She has 4, and then a trio of Oaks with 3. Larson goes with the soft serve. Schaefer, Bowato to Menchaca. Larson sets it up into the air. Bowato to Jaden Scott. Bealby to Jaden Scott, and Schaefer was ready. Now a set from Bowato to Botello. Brilliant diving dig by Larson. Bealby sets Jaden Scott and able to get it up Menchaca, but Lauren Schaefer can't get it over the net. We are tied up at 21 despite the valiant effort from Christian Menchaca. Lucas Larson holds serve, tied up at 21. Larson sends it into play. Schaefer, Bowato to Botello. Off the top of the block and back onto Team Denise's side. Bealby sets Jaden Scott cross court. Too much mustard on that one. And it makes it 22-21 Team Bryant. Once again, the errors have played a big part in this first set. Only 17 kills between the two teams here despite the 43 points scored. Bowato sends it into play. Bealby sets Shauna Thompson. Tip ball handled by Botello. Orozco in the middle, give her the kill. Cassandra Orozco with 4 kills, tying up the lead with Abby Briggs. That makes it 23-21 Team Bryant, now back firmly in control by 2. 2 points away from taking the first set. Another tip ball. Good directional pass by Jaden Scott. She'll swing on it as well. And swing wide. 24-21 Team Bryant. Sky Botello back to serve, set point. The freshman out of Laie, Hawaii. The graduate of Kahuku High School. Botello's service from a stance. Down the line, Herrera. Bealby to Jaden Scott off the top of the block. There's Iwohi. Bowato in the middle to Orozco. She plays it off the hands of the middle blocker Thompson and picks up the kill. The kill for Orozco, her 5th to lead all Oaks here in set 1. We'll take you through an overall look at the stats. First for Team Denise, Shauna Thompson with 3 kills, Lucas Larson with 2, Jaden Scott with 1, and Abby Briggs with 4. The total 10 kills for Team Denise. For Team Bryant, 2 kills from Lauren Schaefer, 3 from Christian Menchaca, and 5 for Cassandra Orozco. So 10 kills for either side. 1 service ace belonging to Gabby Bowato. 2 blocks in total. One, the duo of Menchaca and Orozco. The other, just a block solo from Cassandra Orozco. We'll step aside for a break. Be back for set 2 volleyball action here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return inside Haynes Prim Pavilion for set 2 volleyball action. Teams have switched sides now with Team Denise on the right-hand side of your screen, Team Bryant on the left. It'll be Team Bryant serving first after taking a 25-21 set 1 victory. Remember, we play by composite scoring here. You can keep track of the composite score on the bottom piping of our scoreboard showing you at 25-21. We'll update that in between every set as before we get underway here in set 2. We'll have some balls shagged picked up. Once again, we'll take you through the leaders from set 1. For Team Bryant, Cassandra Orozco leads with 5 kills and 2 blocks. Service ace leader Gabby Bowato with 1. For Team Denise, kills leader Abby Briggs with 4 kills. Your assist leader with 10 assists, Rebecca Bealby. And for Team Bryant, the assist leader with 10 assists, Gabby Bowato. 10 kills on either side in set number 1, and a few too many errors, I think, for either coaches, or a few more errors than either coach really expected or would like to see, but we'll see that cleaned up, I'm sure, here in set 2. As Gabby Bowato is now ready to send it into play. Here it comes. Her service dug out by Jaden Scott. A bump set here to Lucas Larson, cross court. An athletic dig there by Bowato. Schaefer free balls it over. Herrera, Bealby in the middle, and there's Iwohi with the dig. Bowato to Lauren Schaefer, give her the kill. Some outstanding defensive play on both sides of the ball. And the first point belonging to Team Bryant here in set number 1. Service ace there by Gabby Bowato makes it 2-0. Bowato with her second service ace today. She had a service ace on her first service in set one as well. This one dug out by Luciana Herrera. B.O.B. in the middle to Shauna Thompson, who gets the first point for Team Denise. Makes it 2-1. The fourth kill for Thompson, tying Briggs for the lead on Team Denise. They've relied heavily on their middles. Abby Briggs now back to serve. In the middle, she has a service ace. That's something we became accustomed to seeing a season ago. Abby Briggs, she didn't serve much, but when Coach Denise turned to her, she would go on runs where she'd have 5 and 6 service aces per contest. Back set here to Lauren Schaefer off the top of the block. Briggs gets the dig. B.O.B. long set to Jaden Scott. Give her the kill. Now some excitement you can hear on the court from Team Denise as they take the lead 3-2. That's their first lead since 1-0 in set number 1. Jaden Scott, her second kill. Abby Briggs to serve again. Having to get down low to get that one was Bowato, and it's free balled over. B.O.B. in the middle to Shauna Thompson, left-handed. Can't sneak it past the defense. And a block there. Shauna Thompson and Lucas Larson combine, and it makes it 4-2 Team Denise. Thompson 4 kills and a block now. Lucas Larson 2 kills and a block. And Abby Briggs holds serve off the top of the tape. Schaefer has to once again get down low to get that one. Menchaca sends it over. Herrera, B.O.B. to Jaden Scott. There was Lauren Schaefer again to answer with the dig. Orozco punches it over the net. Briggs, B.O.B. back set to Lucas Larson down the line. Iwohi was ready. Menchaca swings, cross court. Too hot to handle for Rebecca B.O.B. and it's a kill for Christian Menchaca to make it 4-3. Team Denise still has the lead by 1. Sky Botello back to serve. Botello, the freshman. Gets some direction from her coach, Bryant Tran. Her service. Cross court. Miscommunication. Able to get there. B.O.B. free balled over by Thompson. Orozco gets the big kill there off the hands of the blocker. And that makes it 4-4. Orozco now with 6 kills. Botello holds service. Briggs digs it out. The service down the line. B.O.B. in the middle to Thompson. It's blocked right back to Thompson. Now B.O.B. a bump set to Jaden Scott. She sends it straight down into the hardwood on her own side. So an attacking error there from Jaden Scott. And Team Bryant back ahead 5-4. Botello holds serve. This is her third in this set. Thompson reads it off the net. B.O.B. sets Larson over the top of the block, and you can give him the kill. Lucas Larson plays that one perfectly. And now it's all knotted up at 5 apiece. Luciana Herrera to serve. The senior sends it over. Nearly mishandled by Iwohi, bailed out by Schaefer. Tip ball there by Menchaca. Briggs was ready. A set to Jaden Scott. She plays it off the block. Pushed forward by Botello and sent over by Bowato on the second touch. Thompson is blocked by Lauren Schaefer. Nice play there by the outside blocker, or the outside hitter, playing like a blocker at the net. Makes it 6-5 Team Bryant. Kyla Iwohi back to serve. Iwohi 5 service aces a week ago, looking for her first today. She sends it cross court, handled by Jaden Scott, and she'll swing on it as well. Iwohi sends it to Botello for the bump set to Lauren Schaefer. She plays it over the top of the block, and Herrera was ready. Scott again along that back line. Botello digs it out. Now Schaefer, tip ball. B.O.B. was ready. Herrera sets Jaden Scott, punched over the net. Bowato now back set to Menchaca, looking for that back line. Give him the kill. Well played by Menchaca, catching Luciana Herrera out of position. That's his 5th kill. 5 kills for Menchaca, 6 for Orozco on Team Bryant. Iwohi serve, cross court. Jaden Scott has to free ball it over. after the errant pass. Bowato, long set to Schaefer, give her the kill, her fourth. Makes it 8-5 Team Bryant here. Iwohi to serve again. A long service run here for Team Bryant as they lead it by 3 after trailing early in the set. Briggs digs it out. BLB in the middle to Thompson, but the set goes too long and is tipped back down by Orozco for her 7th kill. Makes it 9-5 Team Bryant. Orozco having a really good game so far today. She had 10 kills last week, already up to 7 here early in set number 2. The freshman out of Murrieta. Service down the line. Luciana Herrera digs it out. A set to Larson. Give him the kill. No nonsense kill there from the setter who's playing the outside hitter position here today in the place of Amanda Scardino. It makes it 9-6. Larson with 4 kills and a block. He goes back to serve. Lucas sends it cross court. Iwohi. Bowato. Long set to Schaefer. Long. Back to a 2-point game. Here comes Team Denise again, roaring back like they did so often in set number 1. 7 serving 9. Larson to serve. Down the line. Schaefer dives to get to it. Set over by Bowato. Larson was ready. Jaden Scott is blocked, but Abby Briggs is able to get the dig. Scott again. Second time's the charm. Give her the kill. That makes it 9-8. Larson holds serve as Team Denise is down by just 1 here in set number 2. 8 serving 9. Larson's service. Schaefer mishandles it. Slammed down by Orozco, or by Thompson, but Orozco was ready for it. Schaefer picks her spot beautifully, and you can give her the kill. That's her 5th. Makes it 10-8 Team Bryant. Sure wasn't the hardest kill from Lauren Schaefer, but able to easily identify a big hole in the defense of Team Denise. Just picks her spot, comes up with the easy kill. Menchaca sends it into the net, and Team Denise back within 1. Jaden Scott now back to serve. Scott, the senior, out of Escalon. Over in the foothills just outside of Modesto. Her service off the top of the tape. Iwohi. Bowato, long push set to Iwohi, who just has to bump it over. So it's a free ball opportunity. Shauna Thompson pushes it over the net. Now Menchaca sets Schaefer. Give her the kill. Lauren Schaefer with her 6th. Back to a 2-point lead for Team Bryant. A little deja vu from set number 1. Botello to serve. Ahead by 2, she goes down the line. Scott, Larson, long set to Abby Briggs. It goes long. 12-9, Team Bryant restores his lead to 3, or restores their lead to 3. Sky Botello to serve. Ahead by 3. The freshman Swiss Army knife sends it into play. Scott, Larson to Abby Briggs. Brilliant dig by Bowato. Menchaca sets Schaefer. Getting parallel with that back line. Luciana Herrera, and it's free balled over. Bowato, back set to Orozco. And that one goes long. Great defense by Luciana Herrera to start that point for Team Denise. She will now go back to serve. Will Luciana Herrera. Down by 2. All reliable for the Oaks behind the line and on that back line as well. Starting libero for the past 2 seasons. Orozco, a big time kill there off the set from Gabby Bowato. Her 8th. Makes it 13-10 Team Bryant. And Kyla Iwohi, the freshman libero and the heir apparent to Luciana Herrera's libero position when she graduates, back to serve. Cross court, Briggs. Larson, back to Briggs. Able to get there, Sky Botello. Bowato, a back set to Menchaca, who goes cross court. Larson, ready to say no to his teammate from the men's team. Set in the middle to Orozco. She's blocked and unable to get it over despite a big-time effort from Sky Botello was Team Bryant, and it's back to a 1-point game. Shauna Thompson with the kill there, her 5th, to lead Team Denise. Service by Bealby, dug out by Botello. Schaefer swings on it. I believe swings long. No, they'll give her the kill. Tough angle to tell from where we're sitting, but it is indeed a kill for Lauren Schaefer, her 7th. 7 for her, 8 for Orozco, and 5 for Menchaca, the big 3 for Team Bryant. Gabby Boato to serve, ahead 14-11. Down the line, Larson set in the middle to Thompson. She's blocked. Herrera sends it over the net, and Menchaca slams it down. His 6th kill. 15-11. Boato holds serve. Gabby Boato sends it down the line. Briggs, Bealby, back to Briggs, who's able to get it over despite a strange angle. Orozco's attack goes long. You can see what Orozco was doing there is Team Denise we're all up at the net, but a timeout now is called as Team Denise trails by 3, 15-12 here in set number 2 on the Menlo College Sports Network. So we have a quick score change there. So our score is now 16-11. That last attack called inbounds. Gabby Boato to serve. Briggs, Bealby, right back to Briggs off the top of the block and through the hands of Sky Botello. Abby Briggs with her 5th kill makes it 16-12. Briggs now goes back to serve. Knuckleball serve. Iwohi digs it out. Boato sets Menchaca. Herrera is there. Bealby a long set to Jaden Scott. Give her the kill. 16-13, Jaden Scott with her 4th kill. So 4 from Larson, 4 from Scott, 5 from Briggs, 5 from Thompson. Briggs serves again with that knuckler. Nearly mishandled, but it goes right to Menchaca. Schaefer swings on it. Bealby, beg your pardon, to Scott. Iwohi, Boato to Schaefer. Brilliant defense there by Abby Briggs. A bump set to Jaden Scott and able to get there. Lauren Schaefer. Boato bump sets Menchaca. Briggs, Bealby to Jaden Scott. Once again going cross court, and Lauren Schaefer was there. Orozco swings, and let's see if they'll give her the kill. Indeed they will. A brilliant play by Cassandra Orozco, her 9th kill this afternoon. And no, in fact, we'll say it was out, so 16-14 our score, and no kill for Orozco. Service there by Briggs. Schaefer to Bealby, a bump set there by Larson to Jaden Scott. Another kill for her 5th. Once again, it's a 1-point set at 16-15. Abby Briggs looking to knot it up here. Her serve has been puzzling for Team Bryant. This time a little more spin on it. Boato in the middle to Cassandra Orozco. That's who Team Bryant has turned to today. That is now officially her 9th kill. And Sky Botello goes back to serve, ahead by 2. Botello moves from one side of the court to the other to serve. Her service over the tape. Herrera, Bealby to Thompson. She just hit it at the wrong spot as that ball was still going up when it left her hand. Didn't come down until it was well out of bounds. 18-15, Sky Botello to serve. Botello's service at 18-15. Cross court, Scott. Back set from Bealby to Larson. There was Boato playing the back line. Iwohi sets Menchaca. Cross court, Bealby, Larson. Running set to Jaden Scott, who hits it long. Team Bryant now ahead 19-15. Sky Botello serves again, now ahead by 4. This was the margin of defeat for Team Denise in set 1. Larson sends it over after a collision with Bealby. Schaefer swings. Give her the kill. 8 for Lauren Schaefer and 9 for Cassandra Orozco. And it's 20-15. Team Denise needs to dig deep here if they want to answer in set number 2. Botello's service. Floater. Jaden Scott in the middle to Orozco, or to Thompson. It's blocked. Bealby sets Larson off the top of the block. Bawado. Iwohi, a bump set to Schaefer. Soft stuff. Bealby was there. Bump set from Herrera. And a block there by Cassandra Orozco, her third, blocking the attack from Jaden Scott. It makes it 21-15. Botello serves again. The freshman puts it in play. Herrera, Bealby to Jaden Scott, cross court. There was Botello in that back corner. Schaefer swings. Give her the kill through the hands of Abby Briggs. Lauren Schaefer with her 9th, tying Cassandra Orozco. 22 serving 15. Botello to serve. Floater. Scott. Bealby in the middle to Shauna Thompson. It's blocked. She recovers and is able to get there. And a kill for Jaden Scott to put Team Denise back on the board. Her 6th. That is Jaden Scott. And it's 22-16. So a 6-point contest. Luciana Herrera back to serve. Cross court. Nearly a service ace. Just as good as one. Jaden Scott, a huge kill. Her 7th. Makes it 22-17. Here comes Team Denise. Schaefer's service. Sinker. Mishandled there. Slammed down by Thompson, but ready for it was Botello. Off the top of the block, a kill for Lauren Schaefer. That's the 10th kill for Lauren Schaefer. And in fact, no, we're going to say out of rotation on that play. So Team Denise with the point, 22-18. Bawado sets Orozco. It falls wide. So just 9 kills for Schaefer. Not anything she can do about that. A nice kill, but out of rotation was the call. Herrera sends it over. Botello, Bawado to Schaefer. She's blocked. Now that's the 10th kill for Lauren Schaefer, and it makes it 23-19. Kyla Iwohi back to serve, 2 points away from building a commanding lead for Team Bryant. Briggs. Bealby, back set to Larson. He's blocked. Sets it back over the net to Shauna Thompson. Thompson's blocked by Orozco. Team Denise has to get it over on this touch. They do. Jaden Scott with the kill. Her 8th. Scott makes it 23-20. His Team Denise in need of a big run. Lucas Larson behind the line. He had the longest service run of this set for Team Denise. Larson serve down the line. Botello. Bawado to Orozco. And it's free balled over by Bealby. Botello. Bawado to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. Schaefer with her 11th kill. And now back to serve for set point number 2. It's Christian Menchaca. Menchaca, the sophomore men's volleyball defensive specialist out of Fremont, a graduate of Washington High School in Fremont, just across the Dumbarton Bridge from Menlo. Jaden Scott digs out the serve. She'll swing on it as well. It's sent right back over to Team Denise's side. Jaden Scott again, this time plays it off the top of the tape. Schaefer, Bawado, mishandles it, an illegal set called. And it's 24-21. Let's see what Team Denise can do here as Jaden Scott goes back to serve. Scott with 8 kills so far today. to lead Team Denise. Her service mishandled. Abby Briggs with the kill. Briggs with her 6th today. Jaden Scott holds serve. It's 24-22. Backs against the wall for Team Denise. Time to dig deep, see what's left in the gas tank here in set 2. Sinker. All right, well, he is there. Orozco, her attack off the top of the block and handled by Larson on Team Denise's side. And this one falls just long. Thought there may be a touch there on the Abby Briggs attack. But Team Denise falls in this one 25-22 to bring our composite score to 50-43. Take you through the kills leaders for both sides. First for Team Denise with 4 kills, Lucas Larson. With 5, Shauna Thompson, 6, Abby Briggs, and 8, Jaden Scott. And for Team Bryant, with 6 kills, Christian Menchaca. With 9 kills, Cassandra Orozco. And with 11 kills, Lauren Schaefer. 3 blocks for Orozco, 1 for Schaefer. 2 service aces for Gabby Bowato. 1 service ace for Abby Briggs. And a block each for Lucas Larson and Shauna Thompson. We'll step aside for a break and be back with set 3 here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return for set 3 action here inside Haynes Prim Pavilion. First 2 sets go the way of Team Bryant as they won the first 25-21, the second 25-22. Kills totals pretty even. Team Bryant with 26 through the first 2 sets. Team Denise with 23 kills in the first 3 sets. Saw some better defense definitely in set number 2, but one long service run, I believe it was on the back of Sky Botello for Team Bryant, was the one that would do it. Getting ready to get underway. It'll be Rebecca Bealby to serve first. Before we get underway, we will shag those balls again. Once again, it's been a brilliant showing for Lauren Schaefer, as we've come to expect. Schaefer seems to be taking over the role that was owned by Moya Keikoha a season ago, playing all over the court, stellar defense, stellar offense, and being one of the Oaks' top options on the attack. But Cassandra Orozco as well having a big-time presence at the net with 9 kills. Over to Team Denise's side, it's been all about Jaden Scott as she leads the way with 8 kills. Abby Briggs with 6, and Shauna Thompson with 5. So you can see top heavy in the kills for both of these squads, both turning to somewhat of a big 3. For Team Bryant, it's been Lauren, Cassandra, and Christian Menchaca. For Team Denise, it's been Shauna Thompson, Jaden Scott, and Abby Briggs. Rebecca Bealby will get us underway here in set number 3. The San Diego native, her first set goes long. Team Bryant has the early lead here in set number 3. They took the lead early in set 2. Team Denise took the first point in set 1 to get their only lead in that set at 1-0. Bealby sets Larson, cross court, Botello an athletic dig. Schaefer with the kill. Well done there. Lauren Schaefer with her 12th. Two 2-0 here. Team Bryant with the early lead. Gabby Bowato to serve. Handled there by Herrera. Abby Briggs swings. Iwohi was ready. Bowato running set to Lauren Schaefer. There was Luciana Herrera. Bealby sets Abby Briggs off the top of the block. Bowato able to scramble to get to that one. Schaefer fans it over the net. Herrera. Bealby to Abby Briggs. And we'll see if the kill will be given. And they'll say a replay here. From our vantage point, it looked like there was a touch. And they will replay this point here. So no point given because it was unable to see without a referee at the net, I should say, if there was a touch or not. So Bowato will serve again. Herrera, Bealby, a bump set to Abby Briggs. This one goes long, and Team Bryant up to a 3-0 lead. Bowato holds serve ahead 3-0. The Ventura College Pirate transfer comes up with her third service ace on the day. Bellato makes it 4-0. Gabby Bellato continuing this service run. She sends it down the line. It's handled by Jaden Scott, and Cassandra Orozco slams it down for her 10th kill. 5-0 Team Bryant. Bellato serves again. 5th in a row. Scott, Bealby to Lucas Larson. Cross court. What a diving dig there by Botello. Second time in this set she's done that. Larson goes cross court. Give him the kill. 5th kill for Lucas Larson. One of 4 players to reach 5 kills for Team Denise. And Abby Briggs goes back to serve. Now trailing 5-1. Knuckleball serve. Getting down low to get it. Sky Botello. Menchaca plays it off the top of the block. There was Herrera. Bealby sets Jaden Scott. It's been all about Botello's defense so far in this set. Schaefer punches it over. Larson swings. It falls wide. 6-1. And how about it? Sky Botello showing off her strong defensive ability despite not dressing as the libero. The Oaks will gladly have the essentially 2 liberos on the court between Iwohi and Botello, the 2 freshmen out of Hawaii. Thompson tips it over the net. Bellato now sets Lauren Schaefer. A smart touch there by Schaefer for her 13th kill. She goes cross court and places it beautifully. 7-1. Team Bryant leads here in set 3. Botello serves. Down the line. Scott. Bealby. Right back to Jaden Scott. She tries to take a page out of Schaefer's book. Schaefer was ready, however. Menchaca, tip ball. Able to get it over Rebecca Bealby. Iwohi. Bellato to Orozco. And eventually it'll fall on Team Denise's side for a point for Team Bryant. They lead it now 8-1. Botello to serve. Floats it over. Schaefer, Bealby to Jaden Scott. She's blocked. Ready for it was Shauna Thompson. Right back to Jaden Scott. This time over the block. Give her the kill. Jaden Scott getting a big kill for Team Denise, who needed it in the worst kind of way. That's her 9th. Jaden Scott now leads Team Denise in kills. Luciana Herrera to serve. Into the net. Not what was needed from the senior. And that makes it 9-2 Team Bryant. Kailai Wohi serves. In the middle. Briggs, Bealby to Thompson, who sends it into the net. It's 10-2 Team Bryant. Kailai Wohi holds serve. Freshman out of Mililani, Hawaii, on the island of Oahu. Talented libero, and talented behind the service line as well. Briggs digs it out. Bealby to Larson. Bellato with the dig. Bump set from Iwohi to Christian Menchaca. Played off the hands of the blockers. Larson, Bealby to Jaden Scott. And able to adjust and get there, Kyla Iwohi. Down the line, an attack from Lauren Schaefer. Dug out by Luciana Herrera. Jaden Scott goes cross court, and it goes long. 11-2 Team Bryant. Iwohi to serve. Freshman puts it into play. Jaden Scott. Rebecca Bealby to Shauna Thompson. Blocked back to Jaden. Jaden will attack this time. Handled by Kyla Iwohi. Bellato, a long set to Lauren Schaefer. Herrera. Bealby. Bump set to Jaden Scott. Another brilliant dig, this time by Cassandra Orozco. Schaefer sends it over, getting low to get it. Abby Briggs, 2 middle blockers playing like defensive specialists. And Christian Menchaca ends up with the kill for Team Bryant. 12-2 our score. Menchaca with his 7th. Kyla Iwohi holding serve. 2 long service runs for Team Bryant have made the difference here in set 3. Iwohi and Botello. Free balled over here by Bealby. Botello, Bowato to Orozco. Give her the kill. Orozco's 11th kill makes it 13-2. Kyla Iwohi holds service again. Briggs, Bealby, back set to Larson. Give the kill to Lucas Larson, placed perfectly on that back line, his 6th. Larson serves. Lucas Larson with a difficult serve to handle there for Team Bryant makes it 13-4. The service handled by Botello. Then sent over, pushed over by Bealby. Bealby will swing on it. Give her the kill. The kill there for Bealby, her first, makes it 13-5. And it's a service ace for Lucas Larson. Larson makes it 13-6. Team Denise looking to roar back. Timeout called by Team Bryant as they lead it by 7 here in set number 3 on the Menlo College Sports Network. 6th serving 13 our score. Team Denise trails by 7, but on a strong service run here from Lucas Larson. Larson sends it into play. Dug out by Botello. Bowato in the middle to Orozco, and it's a brilliant block there by the duo of Jaden Scott and Shauna Thompson. 13-7 our score. Now the deficit just 6. Floater here by Larson, dug out by Orozco. Long set to Schaefer. She's blocked. Shauna Thompson this time with the block. Makes it 13-8. Thompson getting the block assist there from Rebecca Bealby, her setter. Larson service this time goes with a hard sinker, dug out by Botello. Schaefer, a finesse touch. Larson able to get to it. Jaden Scott is blocked. Jaden Scott is blocked again. It's Cassandra Orozco this time. Orozco, we'll call that a kill. That's her 12th, makes it 14-8. Gabby Bowato serves. Bowato with 3 service aces today to lead All Oaks. Larson also has a service ace, as does Abby Briggs. Service here down the line. Jaden Scott. Larson. Right back to Scott. Down the line. Give her the kill. 14-9 our score. Jaden Scott with 10 kills now to lead Team Denise. Behind her 6 from Abby Briggs and 5 from Shauna Thompson. Jaden goes back to serve. Over the top of the tape. Iwohi. Schaefer. Long set to Menchaca. Larson. Bealby bump set to Abby Briggs, and that one will give her the kill. Abby Briggs with her 7th kill. Jaden Scott holds serve, now down by just 4, a lead that was 10 just moments ago for Team Bryant, now just 4. Sinker dug out by Botello. Bowato bump set to Menchaca. There was Jaden Scott on the back line to dig it out. Bealby sends it into the net. Point by Team Bryant makes it 15-10. Back to serve Sky Botello. This is where the trouble started for Team Denise here earlier in set 3. A long service run by Botello. And there's a service ace for Botello. Seldom will you see a ball placed as perfectly as that. Botello able to put it where Team Denise could not even give the effort to get to it before it hits the hardwood. Sinker this time dug out by Abby Briggs. Larson, a back set to Bealby. Give her the kill, her 2nd. Makes it 16-11. Luciana Herrera to serve. 5-point lead for Team Bryant. Once again, Team Denise will turn to Lucy to try and claw them back into this one. Herrera's service in the middle. Iwohi, Bowato, sets Menchaca. There was Lucy to get the dig. Larson sets Abby Briggs. Give her the kill, perfectly placed there. Once again, as we mentioned, Briggs, not so much the big power slam that you come to expect from middle blockers. She's more of a finesse player, able to find open space on the court. There was a perfect example. Iwohi, Bowato to Schaefer. Give her the kill. Schaefer with her 14th kill makes it 17-12. And now Iwohi to serve. Kyla sends it into play. Scott. Thompson with the tip ball. Thompson with another tip ball. Give her the kill. Her 6th. Well done by Shauna Thompson. A heads-up play. Her first tip ball sent right back over to her. And instead of coming down with it and getting the dig, she just finds the open space again. Goes with the soft stuff for the service, or for the kill. Nice service there by Bealby. Orozco's blocked, ready for it, Bowato. Schaefer swings, she is blocked. The duo of Larson and Thompson. 4th block of the day for Thompson. 2nd for Lucas Larson. And Rebecca Bealby back to serve. Our score 17-14. Closest Team Denise has been in a while. The service goes long from Rebecca Bealby to make it 18-14. Back to serve Gabby Bowato. Bowato with with 3 service aces today. The transfer from Ventura College. Larson swings on it after he gets the dig. You can give him the kill as well. Lucas Larson with his 7th kill. Makes it 15-18. Abby Briggs, she had a long service run in set number 2. The senior out of Aubrey and the transfer from Fresno City College. Briggs puts it into play. Sinker handled by Botello. Set by Menchaca, or set to Menchaca, give him the kill. Menchaca with his 8th kill. And that makes it 19-15. And here again is Sky Botello to serve. Botello has a service ace today. It was perfect just moments ago. Briggs, Bealby, back set to Larson, who slams it down. Now they're saying that this ball's out. And they'll replay that point. Once again, no linesman on that side of the court to see if that one came down in or out. It was slammed down hard by Lucas Larson. So they'll replay it. Botello serves it. Herrera, Bealby in the middle to Shauna Thompson off the block. He was ready. Now a set in the middle to Orozco. Brilliant athletic set there by Bealby. And the kill to Jaden Scott. That makes it 19-16. You give the kill to Jaden Scott, but you got to tip your cap there. That play made by Rebecca Bealby, able to get to that set. Service handled by Schaefer. Orozco is blocked. The duo of Jaden Scott and Shauna Thompson. 2nd block for Scott, 5th for Thompson. And that makes it 19-17. Team Denise roaring back here late in set 3. Herrera to serve. Schaefer. Bowato. Back set to Menchaca. Tip ball. Larson's able to get there. Bealby sets Jaden Scott. Jaden is blocked by Orozco. Orozco with her 4th block, and that makes it 20-17. Strong effort here by Team Denise to make it within striking distance. Let's see how these final 5 to 8 points play out. Bealby sets Jaden Scott. Give her the kill. Jaden now with 12 kills. Makes it 20-18. And Lucas Larson goes back to serve. Larson had a long service run towards the end of set 2 that drew Team Denise extremely close before they fell 25-22. Knuckler there handled by Botello. Bowato to Schaefer, down the line, give her the kill. Lauren Schaefer has been the bread and butter of this attack. for Team Bryant. She's played that role just about every week, no matter which side she's been on. That's now 15 kills for Schaefer to go along with the block. 21-18. Service here by Boato. And it's the 4th service ace today by Gabby Boato. Makes it 22-18. Let's see if Boato can close it out behind the service line. Her service in the middle. Briggs mishandles it, bailed out by Jaden Scott, and it's free balled over by Rebecca Bealby, but it falls wide. 23-18. The service again by Boato into the net. And Team Denise will have a chance to serve here. It'll be Jaden Scott, the senior. One of 2 4-year seniors on the floor right now. Jaden and Lucy, the 2. Of course, Abby Briggs and Lauren Schaefer are also seniors, but they transferred into the Oaks. Schaefer, tip ball, handled by Jaden Scott. Larson, a back set to Bealby. She's blocked. Thompson's able to bump it over the net. Boato, Iwohi to Menshaka, dug out there by Lucas Larson. Bealby sets Abby Briggs off the top of the block. Iwohi, Orozco free balled over by Lauren Schaefer. Thompson gets the set after the dig. Give her the kill. Well done there by the defense of Team Denise. It makes it 23-20. Jaden Scott holds serve. Handled by Iwohi. Boato in the middle to Orozco. Larson digs it out. Scott tries to set Briggs, and it falls back onto Team Denise's side. I think Abby Briggs sent that one into the net. So now back to serve for match point. It's Sky Botello. And it's only fitting that it's Botello back there, as it was her long service run that built an early lead for Team Bryant here in set 3. Briggs, Larson to Bealby, give her the kill. Bealby with her 3rd kill today as she switched to an opposite role. She now goes back to serve. Team Denise has now turned to Lucas Larson to set, allowing Bealby to swing in set 3, and she's picked up 3 big kills. Her service, a rocket over the line. Schaefer swings. Schaefer with the kill. Her 16th, ends it 25-21. So the 3-set score, 25-21, 25-22, 25-21 for a final composite score of 75-64. Once again, Team Denise battled valiantly in every set. It just seemed that they dug themselves in early holes that they could not get out of. We'll take you through the leaders for both sides. First for Team Denise, your kills, your players with kills: 3 for Rebecca Bealby, 6 for Shauna Thompson, 7 for Lucas Larson, 8 for Abby Briggs, and 12 for Jaden Scott. You had 5 blocks for Shauna Thompson, 2 for Jaden Scott, 2 for Lucas Larson, and 1 for Rebecca Bealby, and 2 service aces, 1 belonging to Abby Briggs, 1 belonging to Lucas Larson. And for Team Bryant, your kills leader with 16 kills, it was Lauren Schaefer. Behind her, 12 kills from Cassandra Orozco and 8 for Christian Menchaca. 4 service aces for Gabby Boato, 4 blocks for Cassandra Orozco, a service ace for Sky Botello, and a block for both Lauren Schaefer and Christian Menchaca. That'll wrap it up for our coverage here of Menlo College women's volleyball here on the Menlo College Sports Network. On behalf of everyone here at Menlo College, this is Ryan Barnett signing off. Thanks so much for tuning in, and go Oaks!